New York City is overflowing with energy, iconic landmarks, and one-of-a-kind experiences for every kind of traveler. From towering skyscrapers to quirky neighborhoods, it's a city everyone thinks they know. But very few people ever truly experience it. A city that stuns from above, pulses with life at street level, and hides layer after layer of stories most visitors never notice. In this video, we're not just ticking off famous attractions. We're exploring New York more intelligently. From legendary icons that shaped history to overlooked viewpoints and hidden corners that can completely change how you see this city. So if you think you already know New York, or if you're dreaming of your very first visit, stay with us until the end. Because some of the most unforgettable moments are the ones most people walk right past. Let's begin. Our first stop in Manhattan is Times Square. A place where the massive billboards may have changed over the years, but the feeling never has. Times Square is one of the busiest, most electric spots in New York City. From early morning until deep into the night, it's flooded with neon lights, street performers, and an endless stream of people from every corner of the world. This isn't just a square. It's New York in miniature, fast, loud, and constantly in motion. If you're a night owl, stay until around midnight to witness the Midnight Moment, one of the largest digital art exhibitions on the planet, playing across the giant screens right here in the heart of the square. Here, in the very center of Manhattan, you don't just see New York. You breathe it in. Just a short walk away, Central Park offers a living escape from the city's relentless energy. A vast green sanctuary where every turn reveals something new. A place so expansive that even months of wandering wouldn't be enough to see it all. As you move deeper into Central Park's green pathways, the line between city and nature begins to fade. In some corners, the calm is so complete that if you close your eyes, it's hard to believe you're standing in the middle of one of the busiest cities on Earth. Inside Central Park, the possibilities are endless. You can rent a bike or a scooter and explore miles of dedicated walking and cycling paths. Rowboats glide quietly across the lake. The classic silhouette of Belvedere Castle rises above the trees, and near Bethesda Fountain, you can sit back and simply watch the city's rhythm unfold around you. The streets of Manhattan are more than just roads. They are living arteries of the city, each with its own character, pace, and story to tell. Fifth Avenue is perhaps New York's most iconic street, where architectural grandeur, history, and luxury converge. Along its length, landmarks like Rockefeller Center and St. Patrick's Cathedral appear. But that's only part of the picture. Here, you'll also find Trump Tower, a striking building that has become a familiar presence on this avenue. Surrounding it are some of the world's most renowned luxury brands. From the flagship Tiffany & Co. store to Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Rolex. Even if you're not here to shop, window gazing along Fifth Avenue is an experience in itself. This is where New York reveals its polished, powerful side. A walk down Fifth Avenue takes you straight into the core of Manhattan's identity. Just a little farther down, Broadway takes over. A street whose name is synonymous with theater and performance. At night, glowing marquees and lines outside the theaters create an atmosphere that feels unmistakably New York. Even without seeing a show, being here is already part of the experience. In the southern part of Manhattan, Wall Street feels entirely different. A short street, yet immensely powerful. A place where the global economy breathes. With its imposing buildings, formal atmosphere, and the iconic Charging Bull statue, this area has become one of New York's most recognizable symbols. Wall Street is the financial heart of New York City, home to the New York Stock Exchange and the famous bronze bull that represents strength and momentum. If you want a photo with the bull, be prepared to wait. It's one of the most visited spots in Lower Manhattan. As you walk along the historic cobblestone streets, you'll pass Federal Hall, where George Washington took the oath of office as the first president of the United States. Nearby, the Fearless Girl statue stands confidently, another popular stop for photos, and a powerful symbol in its own right. But if you're looking for a more artistic side of the city, Soho is not to be missed. With its cast-iron buildings, boutique shops, art galleries, and cafes that feel calmer yet incredibly alive. This neighborhood offers a different rhythm of New York. To truly understand the city, you have to walk these streets. Slow down, observe, and let New York reveal itself to you. Right along the edge of Central Park, where nature meets skyscrapers, you'll find the Upper East Side and the Upper West Side, two classic neighborhoods that capture the essence of old New York. On the eastern side of the park, we reach Museum Mile, a cultural stretch home to some of the world's most important museums. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, known simply as the Met, is not just a museum. It's a city within a city. Even a few hours inside means traveling through centuries of history, art, and civilization. On the western side, the atmosphere becomes quieter and more intimate. The Upper West Side, with its cozy cafes, tree-lined streets, and historic apartment buildings, is one of the best places to experience everyday New York life. Walking here, especially in the evening, feels like stepping into a classic New York film. This is where you can breathe after the intensity of Manhattan, where New York feels calmer, more cultural, and deeply real. Just south of Central Park, we arrive at one of the most influential modern art museums in the world, the Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA. This is where 20th and 21st century art comes alive. From Van Gogh and Picasso to Andy Warhol and contemporary digital art, each floor pulls you into a different creative world. Even if museums aren't usually your thing, MoMA might change your mind. Because here, art isn't just on the walls. It's woven into the experience of New York City itself. After immersing ourselves in the world of modern art, it's time to visit one of the most iconic buildings on Earth, the Empire State Building. This legendary skyscraper is more than just a tower. It's a symbol of New York's ambition, imagination, and endless dreams. As you rise higher, the city slowly shrinks beneath your feet. And when you reach the observation deck, Manhattan unfolds like a living map. Streets, bridges, and lights stretching endlessly toward the horizon. The best time to visit is just before sunset, when day and night exist at the same time, and New York reveals one of its most breathtaking faces. As darkness falls, the city transforms. From above, New York looks like a living galaxy. Lights never stop glowing. Streets pulse like illuminated veins through the city. And you truly feel it. This city never sleeps. Up here, even silence is illuminated. Just around Midtown and the Empire State Building is where you experience New York step by step. Streets filled with small cafes, local shops, historic buildings standing beside modern skyscrapers. The area around the Empire State is always alive. Office workers heading home, tourists gazing upward, and streets that keep moving well past midnight. Here, New York isn't just seen, it's felt. New York is a city where flavors never repeat. Food here isn't just about eating, it's part of the city's identity. Around Midtown and Central Park, cafes are everywhere. From tiny coffee shops serving handcrafted drinks behind foggy windows, to modern cafes where people work for hours or simply sit and watch the city pass by. A cup of coffee in New York is often rushed, but the taste stays with you. If you're looking for iconic food, New York never disappoints. You'll find New York-style pizza on almost every corner. Thin, oversized slices that are simple, affordable, and exactly what they should be. Street hot dogs may look basic, but skipping them means skipping a part of the experience. For something different, explore the delis and food courts. From massive pastrami sandwiches to Asian, Mediterranean, and Mexican dishes, entire continents sit just steps apart. New York is one of the few cities where you can taste several parts of the world in a single day. And if you want to slow things down, the quieter side streets of Midtown and areas near Central Park offer excellent restaurants. Places to sit, breathe, and watch New York life flow past your table. In this city, every meal has the potential to become a memory. To truly understand New York, You have to start with its neighborhoods. This is where the city stops being just a tourist destination and becomes real life. Soho is known for its cast-iron buildings, cobblestone streets, and art galleries tucked behind large industrial windows. It's a blend of art, fashion, and classic New York architecture. And simply walking through its streets feels like a visual experience. Just a short walk away, Greenwich Village offers a completely different energy. Narrow streets, historic cafes, live music, and a warm, intimate atmosphere that still carries the bohemian soul of New York. It's one of the best places to slow down, sit with a cup of coffee, and watch everyday city life unfold around you. As we move further south, we enter downtown Manhattan, where New York reveals a more serious, historical side. In the financial district, towering skyscrapers cast long shadows over the streets. And Wall Street, the heart of the global economy, continues to pulse with constant motion. Nearby, the 9/11 Memorial offers a very different atmosphere. A quiet, reflective space, a place to pause, remember, and pay respect. And now, one of the most iconic moments of any New York journey: the Brooklyn Bridge. Walking across the Brooklyn Bridge is one of the best ways to see the city from a new perspective. On one side, the skyscrapers of Manhattan. On the other, Brooklyn, slower, calmer, more grounded. Whether you come early in the morning or at sunset, this bridge always delivers one of New York's most unforgettable views. This is where you realize New York isn't just a city. It's a collection of different worlds, breathing side by side. After crossing the Brooklyn Bridge, you step into a different rhythm. Brooklyn shows you a calmer, more artistic, and more local version of New York. Neighborhoods like Dumbo and Brooklyn Heights offer some of the best skyline views of Manhattan. In Dumbo, the cobblestone streets and the iconic view of the Manhattan Bridge create one of the most recognizable photography spots in the city. From here, you can walk along the river and sit inside Brooklyn Bridge Park, a place where the Manhattan skyline, especially at sunset, becomes truly unforgettable. But Brooklyn is more than just a view. Independent cafes, local restaurants, and a deeply creative neighborhood culture have convinced many New Yorkers to choose Brooklyn's rhythm over Manhattan's constant rush. Back in Manhattan, the Flatiron Building stands out immediately. With its iconic triangular shape, it remains one of New York City's most recognizable architectural landmarks. A reminder of the city's early skyscraper ambition. One of the smartest and most rewarding New York experiences is the Staten Island Ferry. It's completely free, no ticket required, and carries you between Manhattan and Staten Island, offering one of the best views of the Statue of Liberty along. From the water, Manhattan's skyline feels different, taller, more dramatic, almost cinematic. For millions of people, New York began right here. The Statue of Liberty is more than a symbol. It's a promise of freedom, new beginnings, and second chances. Ellis Island, where more than 12 million immigrants passed through. Visiting these two places is not just sightseeing. It's a journey into the roots of New York and the soul of America itself. If you want to see New York from above, there are two classic choices. And after seeing New York from this height, it's time to explore angles most visitors never notice. One of the best hidden spots is Pier 57 Rooftop Park, located in the Hudson Yards area. A newer park, calm, open, and far less crowded, with wide river views and sunsets that turn the sky golden. Another quiet gem is Brooklyn Heights Promenade. From here, you can see the Manhattan skyline, the Brooklyn Bridge, and even the Statue of Liberty, all without the usual crowds. If you're looking for something more cinematic, head to Williamsburg's East River waterfront. At night, Manhattan's lights reflect on the water, creating a scene that feels less like a city and more like a movie set. And finally, the High Line, a park built above old train tracks, where you see the city horizontally, not vertically. Here, New York breathes more slowly, because New York is not a city meant only to be seen. It must be walked, heard, tasted, and felt. This isn't just a destination. It's an experience. Until the next destination,